Hello, today we are going to talk about the economy in UK and how it will begin to shrink in the last quarter of the year. On the 5th of August, the Bank of England has warned that Britain could enter recession by the end of the summer. The bank raised interest rates by 0.5% yesterday, marking the biggest increase for 27 years. The move was widely expected after the central bank cut borrowing costs twice this year. But the bank also predicted that the economy will start shrinking in the final 3 months of 2018, before continuing into 2019. That means the UK could go into recession later this year, rather than next year as previously thought. The Bank of England expects inflation to reach 13% by the end of the financial year, up from 9.4% today. The bank also revised up its forecast for unemployment to 4.1% by the end of 2020, up from 3.9%. The Bank of England has raised interest rates 6 times this year, including twice in July. The latest decision came after the bank's Monetary Policy Committee voted unanimously to raise rates by 0.5% to 1.75%. The bank said the decision reflected the risks posed by global trade tensions and uncertainty about the impact of Brexit. The bank also said it expected inflation to remain above its 2% target for longer than previously anticipated. The Bank of England's chief economist Andy Haldane said, "The MPC judged that the risks to the outlook had risen, and that the likely near-term path for policy was for an increase in the policy rate." It explained, "The main way we can bring inflation down is to increase interest rates. Higher interest rates make it more expensive for people to borrow money and encourage them to save. That means that, overall, they will tend to spend less. If people on the whole spend less on goods and services, prices will tend to rise more slowly. That lowers the rate of inflation." News of an imminent recession will come as a further blow to the swathes of households already struggling under mounting cost of living pressures. Ulf Khalaf, head of investment analysis at AJ Bell, commented, "Winter is coming, and it's shaping up to be an absolute horror show for the UK economy. Make no mistake, 0.5% is a historic interest rate rise, but it is overshadowed by the abysmal economic forecasts produced by the Bank of England." He added, "Inflation is now forecast to hit 13% at the back end of this year, when the UK is also expected to enter into recession, just in time for Christmas." However, Fraser Harker, investment analyst at 7im, urged people to look beyond the headlines. He said, "The word recession means different things to different people. It's perfectly possible that by the end of the year, the UK will have exhibited 2 consecutive quarters of falling GDP. However, this doesn't necessarily have to be accompanied by the things that most people associate with a recession, such as widespread rises in unemployment and significant drops in house prices." Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.